So a lot of men are like, what do you bring to the table? You're lazy. You don't bring anything. Sir, beauty is currency, okay? Looking good is what I bring to the table, and that's the only thing I'm gonna bring to the table. Beauty, because beauty is currency. Have you ever heard of face card don't decline? It's because beauty is currency. So, ladies, stop listening to these dusties. Oh, it comes standard with all models. Then why do men pay women to sit in their sections? Why can I go to the club right now and get paid to sit in a section? Stop listening to propaganda by Red Pill Men.
All right, Shalom, Yasharala. Before we get started, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Wadash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, and we're back with another lesson, another video. The title of this one is called, Will Your Beauty Save You in the Time of Trouble? All right, and as you saw in the intro, all right, this proud woman, all right, you know, just going on and on and on about how good she looks and, beauty is currency, right? Which in this world, they call, in the world, in the modern day, they call something to that effect, pretty privilege, and to get the long story short, pretty privilege is like, when a man sees an attractive woman or a woman finds a man attractive than somebody else, they'll do a lot of things for them. They'll get more leeway than somebody else, you know. So pretty privilege, or beauty is currency. That's what they call it in this world, But in the times to come, the Lord, all right, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, ain't worried about how good you look or who you are. It's about your inner man or inner woman, who you were, during these times, all right, during the times of grace. That's what he's worried about. He is worried about the inward man, He ain't worried about too much of the, how you looking, you know. It says, well, that's not really a an appearance scripture, but judge not according to appearance. You see, so you can't go on a physical. We go on what's on the inside, and you could tell that she's, if she really was beauty, and I believe she had weave in her head. All right, let's go back a little bit. That look like weave to me. That don't like her real hair. You know, these
You're
women,
lazy.
these women talking about they have, they look good, they're beauty, they're tens, but you got weave in your head. That's not your real hair. You got makeup on. That's not your real face. All right. Now I'm pretty sure she's a good looking woman, but without the makeup, I'm pretty, you probably, if you were 10 with the makeup on, you know, you most likely a 6 or a 7. All right. Now if you were 10 without makeup or a 9 without makeup, then you just enhancing your looks. You see, but beauty ain't gonna save you in the time of trouble, man. All right, the only one that's gonna save you is the Lord, Yah, if He's with you, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and if you have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this truth. Because we're coming into a time where beauty ain't going, that's really gonna be a downfall. Because these men out here, agents, whoever, they gonna come after you women, man. All right, they gonna come after you women. All right, and especially you ones that got like kids, no man in the home to protect you. That's what they're coming after. You see? So let's start with this one. Let's start with Proverbs. All right, 31. The brother he put this up as well. All right, go subscribe and be edified. All right, he does good videos. Puts up a lot of good videos, edification. The hopeful elect 3. All right, but this Proverbs 31 and 30. It says, favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, whose name is Yahweh, she shall be praised. You see, so a woman that fears the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, she shall be praised. She's more good. She's more, valuable than any average woman out in the streets, man. Especially these modern women, right? Let's read this in another translation. CSB, charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord will be praised. NLT, charm is deceptive and beauty does not last. You see, you won't get old at some point, you know, when you get what, in your upper, what, I'll say 50s. But even so, some women who are 50, 60, they look good. All right, but not all. You get in your 90s, your 80s, you going, yeah. Right? So charm is deceptive and beauty does not last. But a woman who fears the Lord, right, will greatly be praised. So it don't matter what you look like, right? It's all about the inner man, or, you know, inner woman, as we would say. You see? Let's get Isaiah 3, actually, because it talks about that. It's Isaiah 3 and yeah, 16. It says, Judah's woman denounced, right? You know, that's our woman, the so-called Negro, right? Isaiah 3 and 16, it says, Moreover, the Lord, Yahweh saith, because the daughters of Zion, excuse me, Salakia, got a lot of mucus coming up. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a twinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab of the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord Yahweh will discover their secret parts. In that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their cauls and their round tires like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers and the bonnets, and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands, and the tablets, and the earrings, the rings and nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen, and the hoods and the veils. I want to read this in a NLT before we move on. It says, the Lord says, beautiful Zion is haughty, right? Craning her elegant neck, flirting with her eyes, walking with dainty steps, tinkling her ankle bracelets. So the Lord will send scabs on her head. The Lord will make beautiful Zion bald. The woman is, and we see that. We see a lot of our women who have no hair. They gotta wear wigs. All right, they got them weaves in their head. You see? On that day of judgment, the Lord will strip on that day of judgment, the Lord will strip away everything that makes her beautiful. Ornaments, headbands, crescent necklaces, earrings, bracelets, and veils, scarves, ankle bracelets, sashes, perfumes, and charms, rings, jewels, party clothes, gowns, capes, and purses, mirrors, fine linen garments, head ornaments, and shawls. And we see all of that our women wear, man. All right, they wear the ankle bracelets. They got the the perfume, right? They got the headband, the bonnets. They wear the bonnets out in public. All these things that make the woman beautiful, the Lord's gonna take all that away, right? And what does it say? Salakia. What does it say in verse 24? And KJV, it says, and it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stank. Woo! And instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of well set hair, baldness, and instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. You see, NLT, instead of smelling of sweet perfume, she will stink. You know, and hey, our women already smelling bad. Their pH balance is way off, man, with the foods that they be eating. All right, that the Lord told you not to eat. That the shrimp, crab, lobster, all right, oysters, clam, right, seafood boils. You know, that the Lord told us we can't eat. You know, but when we tell you, drink water, eat more healthy food, they don't want to hear that, man. You know, that's why they stinking now. They don't go to the gym, they don't work out, and this is, the so-called the Negro woman, the black woman. I'm pretty sure the Native American and the so-called Latino woman, they keep themselves more, they still how you want to say it? They're more, they're more feminine, but they're wicked too. You see, it says, then it goes to down here, thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. But the point was from 16 to 24, man. So you bragging about your beauty, but the Lord is he's taking that all away soon, and it'll be on a larger scale. You see that? So you continue to brag about how good you look, you know, your beauty is currency, right? But when the time comes, if you ain't looking right, hey, the men of the Lord, the elect, because it says in Isaiah 4:1 that 7 women shall take hold of one man. You see that? And it's not gonna be any old woman. You know, the Lord's gonna link the Lord's gonna link the men of the Lord up. All right, well, you know, the you know, the women who are in the faith, or it could be, you know, women who are out in the world. You know, maybe we don't know. We will see when it happens, right? So let's get Proverbs. All right, Proverbs 6 and 25. I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start 23. It says, "For the commandment is a lamp, and the light is law." Salakia. It says, "For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life, to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman." And, you know, sometimes this thing going, the strange woman can be false doctrine. You see, it says, "Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life." You see, a man will be brought low. You know, in First Esdras it talks about, you know, many men has gone out their ways for women, roughly paraphrasing that. All right, men will do anything for a woman. You see, so you know, you're not supposed to, you know, don't get caught up in a woman's beauty. You know, like this woman here, she may look good, maybe, you know, without the makeup and the weave of her head. Without all that, she may be, you know, I don't know, maybe a 8, maybe a 7, right? But listening to her, she sounds, you know, she it makes her ugly, you know, and that's the thing. You know, a lot of women, they look good, but when they talk, you know, it's like, ugh, you're disgusting. You know, I want to hear something soft, something that's gonna soothe me, right? That's gonna make me feel good. I don't want to hear, you know, you trying to fuss me out, and a man just get off work, you trying to fuss him out. A 12-hour shift, you know, 16-hour shift, you trying to no, man, nobody want to hear all that. You know, how was your day, honey? You know, you want some food? You know, let me rub your feet, something like that, man. Right? But you women today, you're beasts. You know, you don't got no home training, man. You don't got no father in the home. Your father don't love you. All right, your mother, she just like you. She a whore herself. You know, a lot of these parents want to be friends with a lot of these mothers want to be friends with their daughters. You see, let's read that in the NLT. Salakia, I'm rambling and stuff, but you know, this is why we need to get out of here, man. This is why we need the Yahweh Shem Yahushua to come and deliver us, so things can go back to its righteous, you know, order. Women gonna be in their feminine state. Men are gonna be masculine. Men are gonna be men again. You know, these men ain't out of, you know, they got more, you know, more class than the woman, but hey, they out of order too. But verse 25 NLT, "Don't lust for her beauty. Don't let her coy glances," Salakia, it says, "don't let her coy glances seduce you, for a prostitute will bring you to poverty, but sleeping with another man's wife will cost you your life." You see, you sleep with another man's wife, hey, it don't matter who you. And people think in this day and age that, you know, going, you know, if you got a woman and you love her and she, you know, she's, you know, you love that woman, right? And she's another man tries to talk to her, you going to say something, man. And people think, oh, you tender, you soft, you want to do this over a woman, and when it's $1 million, no, man, you don't mess with another man's wife, you know, especially if he invested in her, if he's been, you know, been with her for years. It don't matter if they've been together for 2 weeks. I don't care, man. If you got men talking to, you know, your woman, you gonna say something, man. But in this day, you know, women, you know, these men, they got no backbone. You know, they think they say, oh, I'm gonna let her, you know, figure it out, knowing damn well she gonna go for it. You know, I want to see what she gonna do. She gonna go for it, you goofy. Especially if he got more money, right? And if he don't got more money, he may have a good talking. He may got a mouthpiece. He may entice her. But hey, it's just that's why we need the Lord, man. Right? Let's get Sirach 25 and 21. I'm rambling, Salakia, but you know, that's why we need the Lord, man. You know, Sirach 25 and 21. I'm gonna start at 19. It says, "All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her." You see, the wickedness is little. It says all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, which means what? Women are wicked, man. You see, it says in the next chapter, I'd rather dwell with a dragon and a lion than a wicked woman. Verse 20, as the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the age, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. You see, so don't be all googly eyed and drooling coming out your mouth for a woman that look good. You know, her spirit may be off. She may be a complete demon. You see, because even when they got demons, they're more subject to Satan than men are, because men are stronger in the mind. You see, but the women, it says the women are the weaker vessel. You see, so they're more subject to Satan. You see, and they're controlled by their emotions. They're not controlled by logic. So if a woman, she gets mad, she may throw a fit. She's going off her emotions, man. She's not going off a logic. Now they want to have this woman, Kamala Harris running for president. Man, please. These nations are going to laugh at, they're already laughing at America, but they're going to look at it like, okay, this nation is through, And a lot of these men, they grew up in single parent homes. That's why that's why they're emotional. They're emotional. They don't have no nuts. They don't have no masculinity in them at all. You see? Let's read this in the G&T version. Let's get that. I don't want to make this too long, so I'm going to just go through it. All right, Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 25. So your beauty will not save you in the time of trouble, man. It don't matter how good you look, man or woman. Ecclesiasticus 25 and 19. Compare with troubles it says compare with the troubles caused by a woman. Any other troubles look small. May such a woman suffer the fate of sinners. A quiet man living with a nagging wife is like an old man climbing up a sandy hill, right? It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. He probably won't even make it. 21. Never lose your head over a woman's beauty, and don't try to win a woman because she is wealthy, right? So hey, don't be head over heels for a woman because she's beautiful. All right, she may be, like I said, a complete demon. She probably got a succubus on her, man. You see, and, she's all right. She got nice lips, if you know what I mean. All right. She got, she ain't that bad, but just because she's beautiful, man, don't mean a thing. You can have beauty, but be a complete devil, a complete demon. All right, you don't listen to your man. You nagging all the time. You angry 24/7. Nobody want to deal with that, man. See. So now let's get Isaiah 32 and 9. All right, this is for you women out here who think your beauty all that. Isaiah 32 and verse 9, it says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech." Right? These women are at ease. They're comfortable in Babylon the Great. Micah 2 and 10, it says, "Arise and depart, for this is not your rest." You see, this is not our place of rest. We're not going to build a legacy here. We're going to build a legacy in the kingdom of heaven under Yahweh Shai, man. You see, the 144,000, the elect, they're going to build a legacy in the kingdom of heaven. Lord willing, we have that number. All right, hoping and praying, right? It says, "Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vengeance shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." You see, so you in a place where you at ease. These women are living in pleasure. In today's society, they can do what they want. They can marry a man, divorce him, take all he got. You do something to him, you can be with a woman. She may frame you. You know, she may act like you hit her. You go right to jail. You know, this society is for women, man. It's not made for this world is not made for you to be a man. You see, they want the men to be effeminate and the women to be masculine. They want the roles to be reversed. That's the devil for you. That's Satan, who is what? Esau, the physical counterpart. NLT, listen, you women who lie around in ease. Listen to me, you who are smug. In a short time, just a little more than a year, you careless ones will suddenly begin to care. You see, when shit hits the fan, you gonna care then. You gonna seek a man then. You gonna want a man then, but it's gonna be too late. For your fruit crops will fail and the harvest will never take place. Tremble, you women of ease. Throw off your complacency. Strip off your pretty clothes and put on burlap to show your grief. You see, like we read in Isaiah 3. You know, you gonna all them clothes that you wear that make you good, look good, and you're gonna be in the clothes of, burlap. Let's see what a burlap is. Let's look it up real quick, real fast. Burlap. Huh? So you're gonna be in this. Walk around in something like this. Yep, it looks like it's made of yarn. See that? So let's get this last one, Jeremiah 9:20. All right, that's a lock here. Walking around like like you just came from a farm and something like that. Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 20. It says, I'm gonna start at 19. For a voice of wailing is heard out of Zion. How are we spoiled? We are greatly confounded because we have forsaken the land, because of our dwellings have cast us out. Yet hear the word of the Lord, O ye women, and let your ear receive the word of his mouth. And teach your daughters wailing, and everyone her neighbor lamentation. For death is come up into our windows, and is entered into our palaces, to cut off the children from without, and the young men from the streets. You see, death is creeping into your window. Let's get an NLT version. Verse 20, it says, Yet hear the word of the Lord, O women, O ye women, and let your ear receive the word of his mouth, and teach your daughters wailing, and everyone her neighbor lamentation. For death is come up into our windows, and is entered into our palaces. Oh, this is the same one, Salakia. Right? NLT, listen, you women, to the words of the Lord. Open your ears to what he has to say. Teach your daughters to wail. Teach one another how to lament. For death is crept in through our windows. It has killed off the flower of our youth. Children no longer play in the streets, and young men no longer gather in the squares. See that? Our keep reading. Says, this is what the Lord says. Bodies will be scattered across the fields like clumps of manure, like bundles of grain after the harvest. No one will be left to bury them. This is what the Lord says. Don't let the wise boast in their wisdom, or the powerful boast in their power, or the rich boast in their riches, or the beautiful boast in their beauty. All right, and Salaki, I didn't want to add that, but that's what these people do, man. They're boasting in their beauty, man, like that woman. But those which to boast should boast in this alone, that they truly know me and understand that I am the Lord who demonstrates unfailing love and who brings justice and righteousness to the earth. And that I delight in these things, I, the Lord, have spoken. You see? So, will your beauty save you in the time of trouble? The answer is no. All right? In the time of trouble, you ain't going to get through Jacob's trouble looking like that. You're going to need a man to protect you. See that? Because in the times to come, it's going to be all hell's going to break loose. Let's listen to this one more time.
So a lot of men are like, what do you bring to the table? You're lazy. You don't bring anything. Sir, beauty is currency, okay? Looking good is what I bring to the table, and that's the only thing I'm going to bring to the table. beauty, because beauty is currency. Have you ever heard a face card don't decline? It's because beauty is currency. So ladies, stop listening to these dusties. Oh, it comes standard with all models. Then why do men pay women to sit in their sections? Why can I go to the club right now and get paid to sit in a section? Stop listening to propaganda by Red Pill Men.
See that? So, and these men, they do that because they're some of these men are insecure. They had no money when they were younger. Now they got it. They paying for women to come be with them. Paying them for their time. Now you want to do that, you get a prostitute for that. You pay a woman for her time and you do what you gotta do. But if it ain't your wife, I wouldn't be buying. I wouldn't be spending no money on no woman I barely know. Not buying her no you know nothing. I ain't buying her a damn thing. You see, but like I said, these men are simps. They don't have no father figure in the home. Even if they do have a father figure, he probably was he probably was weak. Getting taken about a woman. Now that's in first address. I believe I said that already, but your beauty ain't gonna save you in the time of trouble, man. So continue to be proud if you want to. Hey, the Lord ain't gonna help you out in that day. So Lord willing, this was edifying for you brothers and you sisters out there. All right, we gonna give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders, the great millstone, the teacher of well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Till the next video, Shalom, Kwame Asharallah, Wa Ababa Bar.